So, I'll be honest, guys. I recorded this whole thing already once. Found out there was no audio in the recording period. Not even from my mic. Second, the original recording had German. So let's do this again the right way. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be as excited as I was when I initially went through this. I'm not going to be able to fake my reaction to it, but I will be able to talk through a little bit better with you guys my feelings about why I'm so excited about these things. So anyway, let's do this again. I am excited for the 7 elements finally being complete and seeing how it interacts combat-wise. And we can finally say that the game is meant for elemental reactions being a big focus of team comps. If they weren't already, and if there were a lot of naysayers, elemental reaction can be a team comp for sure. And I know this sounds weird, but I am not as into the story as I am the combat for this update. And then after that, I'm into the exploration. I know my priorities are all kind of messed up, because that's not how it's supposed to be, but I am so excited for the combat, and then the exploration, and then the story. And I commented last time that I'm so glad that Kolai, I think that's her name, Kolai or Kali, looks a lot happier than she did in the comics. I don't know much about the comics, but I'm so happy that she isn't miserable or deranged. Also, this is a bit of a spoiler, but I did not realize that he was a 5-star character. And I don't know how I feel about that. Also, last time we did this, I said I was super into Dory, and I am so excited for her. She is absolutely cute. On a scale of 1 to 10, and putting all the child characters on that list, Diona will always forever be number 1 because she is a cat girl. But now Dory is number 2. And I am very excited for this new husbando character. Don't know much about them, and I can't even remember his name. But I'm basically excited to get my hands on all the characters, let's be honest, but especially Nilou. I'm having a very strong fondness for Hydro characters now, ever since I found a fondness for Xingqiu, because he's really awesome. She's small but cute, okay? She looks like a fairy, and it also seems like they updated her color palette a little bit. I could have swore she was more blue than green, but now she's definitely green, which is great because, you know, she's supposed to be the Dendro Archon. She should definitely have green in her honor. So she's still a little out of touch, but it definitely looks like that she's in a better headspace than she used to be in the comic. The architecture in this place is so grand and beautiful. It has like an elvish vibe. Color and insignia. Interesting. No! I can only say that there are many more stories and secrets in the forest, waiting to be discovered. No, you can't just give us that cryptic thing. Better be rewarding. I am so excited for Dendro because it is going to completely change team compositions. You're already, if you've played Genshin for a long time already, gotten to at least level 45 or more, you get into a certain rhythm So she's basically explaining what I was thinking. So even though you have Burning, Bloom, and Catalyze, they still are going to have their own effects. It's just going to be a lot of things to think about now in combat. Dendro feels really overpowered, or at least overloaded in terms of utility. But I don't necessarily want to say that that's going to be a bad thing, because the game needs more complicated stuff going on in combat, because right now it's really simple. Hunter's Path. It doesn't tell you anything about the weapon, what it does. That's fine. Just the design itself, though, looks amazing. End of the Line, I am very interested with. It's a very interesting looking design for a bow. I really wish they would tell you what they do. I really want to know. I'm sure it's got a lot of Dendro jargon. I'd be really surprised if these weapons had a small paragraph as compared to the textbook stuff that we've been getting lately. With Dendro being so overloaded, I would imagine these are gonna be very wordy. Okay, so here we're actually gonna stop and actually look at these. We got Deepwood Memories and Gilded Dreams. Aesthetically speaking, loving the Deepwood Memories a lot. Gilded Dreams has an Egyptian vibe that I'm kind of into too, but I don't know if I'm really sold on it. We've got 2-piece Dendro damage bonus, 15%. We've got elemental skills or bursts hit opponents. The target's Dendro resistance will be decreased by 30% for 8 seconds. This effect can be triggered even if the equipping character is not on the field. That doesn't sound bad. That literally sounds like Viridescent Veneer, but for Dendro. So this seems like a very important artifact set to have. Gilded Dreams looks like something I really should invest in if I can't get the Viridescent Veneer, because it's Elemental Mastery plus 80 just for a 2-piece set. That is a huge increase for Elemental Mastery. And Elemental Mastery is very important for a lot of Animo characters. Within 8 seconds of triggering an elemental reaction, the character equipping this will obtain buffs based on the elemental type of the other party members. Attack is increased by 14% for each party member whose elemental type is the same as the equipping character. Elemental Mastery is increased by 50 for every party member with a different elemental type. Each of the aforementioned buffs will count up to 3 characters. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. The character who equips this can still trigger its effects when not on the field. I think Gilded Dreams is a really interesting artifact set. I like it. I bet you this one is actually going to be the hard one to get. And if it's not... And here's the thing, too. I'm not a meta player. So I bet you there's some meta person out there that's like, no, Gilded Dreams is garbage and trash. Why would you like that? I really feel like that this actually might be a great set. I really want to say, I'm hoping, that this is a good set for Yelan. We'll just have to see, wait and see what's going on. Now, I am kind of sad that this animal beast thing is a mushroom and not actually an animal, but it's fine. Kind of makes you wonder, though. Does that mean that it's okay to kill and eat? Like, would you still be considered vegan? Serious questions here, guys. Now, I mentioned in the previous recording that this Regisvine looks amazing. The purple and yellow just complement each other so much, and it looks intimidating. I love it. They did great job on the colors and the aesthetic for this. I was worried they were gonna go like a deep purple and just straight up purple and white, or purple, white, and black or something, and I'm like, eh. I mean, it's been done before, kind of color palette, you know what I mean? I love that they give you a free 4-star. Makes it so much easier to be like, alright, I've got the Dendro character. I don't know how I feel about this event. It's just another camera event, which is nice, especially because you're exploring and stuff. But, I don't know, I've had a lot of, like, problems with the camera, to be honest with you. Because sometimes it won't pick up the thing that I'm trying to look at, and I'll take a picture of it and it'll be like, no, it doesn't count, and then I'll do it again and I've barely moved at all, and it's like, oh yeah, that counts, and it's like, why? I don't get it. So I'm just kind of iffy on it. I don't want to experience that kind of frustration again. And I'm excited for any, what is this, obstacle course race thing? Because I love the sound that the coins make. It sounds very satisfying. Omen's back. Oh, yeah, and we can get a Sealy. I want the green one so bad. I skipped the purple one, I think, and I have pink and yellow. And blue? I don't have the purple, but I'm definitely going for the green. Yes! More leyline overflow! To farm for that's the joke you... I was trying to figure out last time why they were laughing. So I am excited for this banner, but I'm also torn. I'm fairly positive I'm gonna go for Tanari, but I made a promise that I would always pull on John Lee's banner, so I don't know. I really don't know. It's also possible I might just skip Ganyu completely and just go for John Lee anyway. I don't know. Because Ganyu is on the next banner, and... but I need Dory, so I have to pull on Ganyu. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. At most, I will pay the $15 for the Battle Pass, but that's about it. Alright, guys. We're gonna sit on this screen. That was all there was for the special program. They went into detail, and they sort of didn't go into detail because they wanted to keep some of their secrets. And as, you know, Lord of the Rings quote would say, fine then, keep your secrets. But that's fine. I am absolutely excited. As I said in the previous recording that you guys can't hear or see because it's gone and lost to time, I will always, always, always be playing Genshin. Unless something major happens. I can't guarantee that it will always be streamed on Twitch because life has gotten busy for me. But yeah, I plan on always putting out these videos, you know, these special program reaction videos. I always plan on, you know, the reaction to getting a character if I get a character. I'm not going to really be one of those people that's like, hey, support the channel, subscribe. It does help, it does support the channel, but I'm not gonna tell you it. I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you feel like it, go ahead. You know, I still have a passion for YouTube. I have a passion for Genshin. I have a passion for playing video games. I have a passion for trying to be funny. Not necessarily very good at it, but you know. I just want to put out content that someone can just like put on in the background while they're doing dishes, kind of thing, you know. You know, you're driving to work and you are dreading going in. Here's a video for you. So that's what my content focuses on, is just having something in the background to take your mind off of whatever is giving you anxiety. And I hope it helps. I'll see you guys around. See you in the next video. As always, you are beautiful people, and I mean it when I say that. See you later. Goodbye.